Warm welcome, this is Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch at the 7th of June 2024. The situation is still, as I'm talking, the new moon situation of the moon in the sign of Gemini and the sun in the sign of Gemini. It's a new moon start, it's the new moon of knowledge and wisdom at the same time, because Jupiter is in the sign of Gemini also. But today we're going to have a major shift. The moon himself is going to go to his home base, to Cancer, and this is going to happen this afternoon, 2:30 Middle European summertime. So the flow of information and knowledge, finally the laptop turns out to be real, information, and the guy who owned it is an Aquarius, and it goes in that direction, and more information is coming out. There are some blackened pages, less blackened, being put out by the major authorities, the major health authorities in Germany and things like that. So there's a lot of information kind of bouldering out there, and this is going to continue. There's more to come. The opposition in between Lilith and Neptune, I mentioned that, that's still going, the ongoing struggle of some authorities to try the installation of an international blah blah blah. And what's the most important thing for this weekend is to all this information mess. Why is it a mess? Because it's the square position to Saturn. The Gemini planets have a square position to Saturn. So as Saturn is dissolving structures anyway, it's going to be difficult to get a hold on something as long as Saturn is in the square position. But this afternoon, and that's the reason for my little talking here, the moon will shift to its home base, Cancer, and we'll have the addition of a whole lot of feeling. Right away, when the moon does so, he will straight away have a trine, or the trine energy. The trine itself will take us a day. This will be Saturday, tomorrow, but the trine energy opens up in between Pisces, of course, the other water sign, and Cancer. So there's the possibility to kind of overrule this square position in between the Gemini planets and the Piscean forces with the insight of the real feeling. Sometimes it's not information only, sometimes it's the heart that has to decide. Remember, there are three basic authorities, if we are able to part them in our own being, which is actually our feelings, which we connect more with the guts, with the stomach. Then we have the heart, which is the force of the will. And then, of course, we at least should have, a lot of people don't use it too much, but we should have the brain, who's able to decide what is left and what is right. But for today, we have in this afternoon a shift of atmosphere. This is a Cancer moon weekend. This is a weekend of information and feeling. And don't get stuck by this square position in between information and, for instance, spiritual order, if we can put Saturn in Pisces that way. Thank you very much for listening. This is Markus Termin at the 7th of June 2024. Tomorrow and Sunday there's not going to be a video on this channel. We are going to have another video on Monday. you can get in contact by this mail address, and down here at my blog site you will find the conditions for a consultation, and I'll be happy to get in contact with you. You'll get a Zoom link and it's all going to be recorded and everything like that. Thank you for listening. See you again on Monday.